We have been reporting in depth about the ongoing situation in the Middle East, and as things stand at the moment, both Israel and Iran have agreed to the ceasefire. But the tensions in the Middle East aren't going to disappear quickly. But how's it going to affect other investments? How's it going to affect the share market? How's it going to affect the residential property market? And given that 60% of all Australia's wealth is tied up in residential property, it's an important question to ask. I wanted to check with Scott Kuru, friend of the program, joins me. G'day, Scott.
Vincent, g'day.
With what's happening in the Middle East at the moment, do you think this is going to have an impact on property prices?
Yeah, look, it's very sad what's going on. Prayers for all the people there. In terms of us and property prices, look, it's all about oil. And our biggest trading partner, China, is getting oil from there. So there can be some shocks there if the oil supply is affected. Here's the thing, though. Whether it's affected or not affected, interest rates are what are going to drive our economy here. So if we do see some shocks in the global economy, if we see some shocks in terms of China and the trade there, we can always lower our interest rates a bit quicker than probably what the RBA would have originally planned. So that's one big lever. The other thing, we still got this systemic structural supply and demand problem. Now, we are hearing news about ALBO and the government, reducing immigration and all of this, but that is not a reduction in permanent migration or permanent population growth. So we're still going to have that. But the biggest problem we haven't overcome, and post-election we're not really talking about it, is the supply constraints. That's actually getting worse, not better. The rental crisis is still ongoing. That has not been solved. So when I look at interest rates, things happen overseas, things go wrong. We can adjust those interest rates. That will protect the economy. We still got a population issue. We still got a supply issue. So property prices will continue to grow.